Hey everyone, my name is Maya Francis. I serve as the Climb Community Coordinator and welcome to GenSpotlight. So, community for me is certainly family. It's a safe place. It's somewhere I can live and thrive as my authentic self. There's so many different spaces where I feel like I may have to come in wearing a mask or be someone that I don't want to be, especially in corporate or other spaces, in the business world. But outside of that is somewhere that I can just come in as my genuine and my true self. It embodies love, it embodies respect, and of course, it embodies dignity as well. For me, it's always just being around finding like minded individuals. Uh, I talk about our focus a lot on my core values. So, what's important to me. And then when I'm in certain spaces, seeing where, that intersection is with other individuals. I always walk in with, I always tell people like love is really a big deal for me. So leading in love is a good thing for me to focus on. So when I'm in certain spaces and I'm seeing that characteristic or that trait being carried out by other individuals, that's usually signifies to me that this is a safe space. This is somewhere I can grow, and an individual maybe that I can grow with that embodies that love. Building relationships. Like that's my go-to. I love building relationships with the individuals, and then from there, being able to build the relationships with the organizations that those individuals are serving with. Um, I just feel like it has to be more than a title. Like I said before, it has to be more than what can you do for me. It's what can we do for one another. So my first line is to build those relationships in a very genuine way, in a very authentic way, and from there, that building relationships allows for you to have trust. And when someone trusts you, it's so much easier because you know where my heart stands, and you know that it's not a game for me, or it's not, just the numbers of it all. It's I see you as an individual and you see me. How can we work together? So building those relationships will always be the biggest thing for me. I feel like it's important when you're thinking about diversity in the workplace or just in general, to bring literally everyone to the table. Have different perspectives, not just when it comes to race and gender, but religious background, statuses, class is very big here. Well, I was going to say here in Jacksonville, but I think that's something that's worldwide. Just having individuals who are representing different socioeconomic classes, but being able to bring everyone at the table and then having equal voice at the table. So taking that, I always say what's very important is to have a space where you're taking that title and you're moving your title out the way. So coming in not as I'm Maya, the executive director of insert large company or corporation, but I'm Maya as an individual, and be able to be in a space where you're willing, to listen, to understand, and to address whatever change that needs to be made. For me personally, I just feel like the real work starts with us, right? Working together as a collective front, combating racial injustice is really just too large of a feat to continue to work in silos. That's what I see a lot is certain organizations saying, okay, I don't want to work with this person, I want to work with this organization. We can do this, but it's too big for that. I really do feel like we have to learn to see ourselves as a collective front. Solidarity is a big deal. And in addition to that, I would just say we can't wait or expect for the local or state government to enact the change that we know we need. History has shown us that, right? Being too adamant about putting all the pressure on the local government without seeing the fact that you have a voice yourself.